So I bought a new tripod today from Walmart when I did a Walmart run. I finally got a load that they put on me, and I go get the load and couldn't get the load because the landing gear is messed up on it. But baby, when I tell you, my back is hurting me so bad. I don't know if I pulled the muscle trying to fuck with that regular ass landing gear. But baby, that back fucked up. I literally had to slide out the bed because that's how bad my motherfucking back is hurting. Now, my friend got on me because he said in my video I say a lot. So let me tell y'all why I say a lot. I say a lot, y'all, because if I say how I'm really feeling, y'all gonna see why I'm so damn goofy and funny. But I really am funny for real. Baby, listen, I don't know what's going on with my back, but that back hurt. It's really, really hurting. I still don't have a load, so I end up not even getting that load because the landing gear maintenance never got back to me pertaining to the landing gear. So now I have to wait until 7 a.m. until my DTL get in for her to find me a load getting out of PA. But I know one motherfucking thing. I ain't coming back in this bitch unless they got a load going out, and I need both of them at the same time. Thank you now. So I wanted to make this video because I be really disturbed. And don't get it twisted, because I'm a woman myself. And I'm team woman. I ain't here to tear no woman down, because that's not who I am. I've been tore down and all of that, but I ain't here for that. I'm just here to give you the real tea. And what I mean by that is, y'all don't understand. Baby. Oh, I needed to get right. I don't know what's going on with it. Bitch, you better get right. Bitch, you better get right. I need to be full force. You know, I don't know what's. Oh Lord, I can't even laugh, y'all. I done scratched it out. I don't know. The pain going down through my leg and all, you know. Damn, I'm getting old, Lord. I tell you. Anywho, I don't know who need to hear this, but if you hear me say, it's because I done hit something, don't turn the wrong way. Bro, just to do this little twitch, that motherfucker hurt. Come on, God. Get my back right. Heal me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. And I know I shouldn't have brought God up just now. Oh, Lord, I'm trying to turn so I can, you know. But anyway, so this for the women. A lot of y'all don't realize that almost 80% of women are some of the most strongest creatures ever. And a lot of women don't know just how strong they are. And the truth of the matter is, women hold the power for real. And y'all real life be out here acting like y'all don't hold the power for real. Excuse me, ma'am. If you lost your power, I'm gonna need for you to go take it back, because we're not doing that 2023. And I say that to say, I've been seeing a lot of women say lately, I feel alone. I feel this and I feel this. And the crazy part about it is most of those women are in relationships. If you got a man, or if you choosing your own sex, there's no way why you should be in a relationship and you feel alone. I mean, a little disclosure. Before I speak on anything, I've been through it already. So that's why I can speak on it. And if you sleeping with a man every night and you unhappy, you need to get the fuck out. Because that situation ain't for you. I don't understand how y'all can say, I feel alone or I'm lonely, and y'all still having motherfucking babies. What? Sis? You ain't got no problems. Because there's no way you could tell me you feel alone or you lonely and you still having babies. Understand one thing, a kid do not hold a man. Truth of the matter is, 9 times out of 10, when you get pregnant, a man really don't even want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's some men, because you got some real men out here who gonna thug it out and do what's supposed to be done. Those are real men. And another thing, stop putting your business on social media if you don't want the world's perspective. Because when you do that, you allow the opinion of others into your home. So now, not only have you shared the things with us that bothers you the most, you also allowed us to know that you ain't living like that for real. So one day you happy and the next day you miserable shows a lot about what type of situation you really in. So now I'm gonna question if you happy for real, even though it ain't my place to judge, because hey, I'm trying to walk and live my own life. But I'm saying that to say, stop allowing people to make you feel like you're not worthy. In most cases, a lot of people don't know how to be alone. So when you find yourself in these situations, it's because it's man after man or woman after woman. And that could be vice versa, men and women. And I said it to say the greatest love you can give yourself is self-love. And until you love yourself wholeheartedly, till you value yourself wholeheartedly, you're going to always feel a disconnection somewhere. And that's because the same energy that you apply to pouring into somebody else, it comes upon a time where you got to give yourself that energy. Speaking from experiences, because every ounce of energy or every ounce of love that I had to give, I poured into everybody else. I poured into their cups overflowed and my cup was empty. And I realized what I was doing to myself, because although I felt great because I was pleasing others, the truth of the matter is I was suffering in silence. So I say that to say, stop neglecting yourself and put yourself first. Let me give you a little story time. I had a guy, I dated a military guy. I don't even think I dated Patrick. I didn't even date the motherfucker, to tell you the truth. It was just more like a situationship, you know. Oh, we linked one time, never left since then. Army man. I love me a good old goddamn Army man. They come with that money. And most of them come with the credit too. And he did. And I allowed, and this is the problem, I allowed this man to take care of me. He paid all of my bills. We didn't even live in the same house. He lived in his house, I lived in my house. He paid all of my bills. Even bought me a new car. So I would still see him every day because he would come to my house every day. But we really didn't, like, after months of dealing with each other, I started realizing, like, why am I even dealing with this man? And the situation went on for a couple years, to be exact. And we might have slept with each other 5 times in them 2 years. And although he paid all of my bills, I became comfortable with that. So it's like, even though I was miserable, because what a lot of people don't realize is most military men are disconnected when it comes down to love and being able to cuddle and the affection that most women want. They are disconnected from that because of the Army. And we was very disconnected in that area, and I was miserable. But I put up with it because I didn't have to want for nothing, and he paid all my bills. Anything I want, I got. But the truth of the matter is, I was suffering on the low. And understand that every good thing come to an end. So when you find a man that takes care of you wholeheartedly, there would never be respect. A man that pays all of the bills, and when you find a woman that pays all of the bills, how can they respect you? Because it's more so to say like, yes, I'm doing this, but all of the responsibilities are on me. So it's like, they angry for real. They ain't speaking on it, but truth of the matter is they upset because they doing it all, you know, but not even realizing that they only doing it all because this is what they chose to do. But I say that to say, you're going to get treated fucked up in the process of allowing somebody else to feed you. And I say that because what other option do you have? You have nothing of your own. So it's like if they get up today and walk out today or tomorrow, you left with nothing. Known fact, because yes, I dealt with Patrick for 2 to 3 years, and it became a point where we became so disconnected with each other that he decided he didn't want to be in it no more, which I was already out of it before he even came to terms with it. And guess what I did? Fucked his credit up. And the car he bought me that he wanted back when he got ready to leave, I told the bitch up and ran it right into a tree and told him where to get it from. And I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like he backed me into a corner and I had no way out. And I had no way out because I allowed somebody to care for me and take care of me for 2 to 3 years straight. I done forgot how to motherfucker go get my own money, because this is all I know. It's like being a teenager going out into the world, you don't know nothing about it. It's like you almost got to crawl all over again. And I say that to say, how do you expect for him to treat you if you allowing him to feed you? Well, how do you expect for her to treat you if you allowing her to feed you? And ever since then, I learned to never depend on nobody else to feed me or take care of me to go get my own money. So a lot of the things and situations that people find themselves in is solely because you chose to allow this person to do this to you. You chose to allow this person to disrespect you. Y'all got to get off of this, a man is supposed to take care of the household, a man is supposed to be the provider, because there are two sides to a story. And what y'all grandma did not tell y'all is that she put up with a lot of shit to gain that type of thing, those things from granddaddy. Because granddaddy came home with kids. Granddaddy was disrespectful. Granddaddy came home when he get ready. Those are the things that they didn't tell. They didn't detail those things when they gave you the story. So I say that to say, the world we live in is already crazy. So you can't expect to get that old-fashioned love from back in the day from the new generation. It's just not gonna happen. But you can't expect those things in the world that we live in. I don't care if you got his kids. I don't care if you cooking every day. That don't amount, because guess what? Coming from a person who experienced every man from every walk of life, and what I mean by that, white, black, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, African, whatever. I was the man connoisseur, if you ask me. You know, I didn't experience every walk of life. So when it come down to a man, it ain't shit a woman can tell me about a man. And that's speaking from experience. And you got to realize that every man is different, but most men ways are the same. And because I have dealt with all men from all walks of life, I done heard the problems at home, and I done heard the stories, and they all the same. Oh my God, the stories are something ain't right with my back. I can barely move. The stories are somewhat similar to a certain degree. What y'all don't realize is that you can sit in the house and you can egg a man, right? And this happened a lot. And what I mean by that is, women who solely sit at home and allow men to take care of them, y'all endure the most. Because you know why? I'm going to tell you why you can't keep your man at home. you can't keep him at home because you don't got shit but time on your hand. So if he 5 minutes coming home late, you cussing him out. Where the fuck you been? Or why the fuck you ain't home yet? Or what you doing? And now you blowing his phone up. See, one thing about a man, you gotta let a man be a man, and y'all ain't learned that yet. See, don't no man want to come home to bullshit. And most of y'all push y'all men out there because it's always nagging and you finding something to nag with him about. See, y'all wonder why they run to another woman. They run to another woman because guess what? God damn it, she the piece. Because when he come home with you, all you want to do is fuss, argue, fight, and I see it on the regular. So guess what? I want y'all to stop right now. And if that's you, and you know these are the things that you do, he want to hang out with his friends, you upset. You chose to have them kids. Shit, you chose to have a house full of kids. So you chose your bed. So it's going to be plenty of days you're not able to hang out with your friends because that's the lifestyle you chose. You chose that because you felt like having them kids will hold that man. Or it made you the prize. But the truth of the matter, it didn't make you the prize because 9 times out of 10, the average man who had them kids with you be that same man who really don't even want to be at home with you and them kids. He love them. He love you. But he don't want to be there for real. You know what I'm saying? So to go out in the world and work all day long to come home to deal with you and your bullshit is why he would rather not even come. You wondering why he working them long hours and ain't coming home on time? Or baby, I'm working overtime. Hey, he could be working overtime, and some of them ain't working overtime. They working overtime over yonder. You know what I'm saying? Because over yonder is where he gained his peace at. He ain't gotta argue. See, let me break this down for y'all. Women, and I hear this a lot too. Y'all women love to say, oh, well, if he cheating on me, he ain't giving you shit. Let me tell you something. Y'all gotta quit with this era of, if he cheating on me with her, she ain't getting shit because he bringing it home. Do y'all realize 90% of men have separate bank accounts? Or do y'all realize that they have money that they have stashed to make sure they do for their side woman? Some of the side women getting treated better than y'all. That's what y'all don't know though. And the truth of the matter is, you know why? Because she is peace. She ain't want to argue. A side woman is going to cater to your man. Because you know why? The number one rule is this. I know he got a woman at home. He ain't getting no ass on the regular. That woman, your husband or your man, way better than you. Because she already know what he lack. See, in order to keep a relationship valid, or to keep your man interested in home, you can't give him something and then take it. And what I mean by that is y'all get too damn comfortable. What do I know? Take it from me, the woman who ain't even got a man. I'm single by choice. Not because I can't have a man, but because I wasn't ready for a man. And the truth of the matter was, I wasn't finished doing my thug thizzle yet. You know what I'm saying? I contemplate now if I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm single because it works for me. But I'm telling you this because this is what I see. You know what I'm saying? I see it on a regular. I've been the other woman while a man had a woman at home. So I say that to say, sometimes they do more for the side woman than they do for you. So y'all got to quit thinking. Let me tell you something. If a man cheating on you with a woman, you better know he doing something. Because 9 times out of 10, if that side woman ain't came to your door with the information, he doing something, baby. Because one thing about a woman ain't going to fuck up her money. You ain't going to fuck up your money. You think I'm going to tell on him to fuck up my money? So if she ain't came to your door, it's because she getting something. He making sure she's straight. You still at home bitching. He know you ain't going nowhere because you ain't got no choice but to depend on him. So I say that to say, if you find yourself in unhappy situations, remove your damn self, sis. I wouldn't care if you got to learn how to walk, crawl, talk, eat. If you got to do all of those things, do that. Because self-love is first. Being able to put yourself first and gain your own happiness should be first. So if you have none of those things in your household, you need to remove yourself. You don't have to accept what somebody willing to give you. And I'm going to give you a little insight to say, a man will never leave a dummy. And just like vice versa, a woman will never leave a dummy, because I done had a dummy. You thought I was going somewhere? I'm going to let the motherfucking well one dry. When he ready to leave, he'll leave. But I got a backup plan when he leave. I'm going to run the well dry. So I say that to say, if you allow a man, if you caught him cheating, caught him texting, caught him talking to people, whatever, vice versa, if you catch it firsthand and you don't leave, 9 times out of 10, he gonna do it again. Because you know why? Damn, I got caught and all I had to do was sweet talk a little bit, or I have to spend a little money, spend a little time with her to make up for what I done did. But she ain't leave. So that means I got room to do it again in the same, and it's a repeated cycle. So he only gonna keep giving you what you allow him to give you. He gonna keep coming home late. If you gonna allow him to stay out and don't even come home at all and just deal with a little argument in the morning, he gonna keep staying out, coming home the next day dealing with the little argument. If you find yourself in an unhappy place, get the fuck out. Because I know every unhappy place I found myself, I remove myself. I'm not staying in a situation where I don't feel comfortable. Stop telling the world your business if you ain't ready to let go for real. Because what you don't understand is you always invite unwanted guests into your home. And then when they're in there, it's a problem for you. Because now why everything got to be about a man? What other reason would you be unhappy? Because if you was genuinely peaceful, then we wouldn't even be having this discussion. Or you wouldn't have never made this status. When you got God, you ain't never alone, baby. And that's the only man you need. So I say that to say, stop allowing somebody to drain you. Because a lot of y'all really allow people to drain y'all to the extent you ain't got nothing left to give yourself. You can't function, you depressed, you got anxiety. All of that come from allowing somebody else to control your train of thought. Allowing somebody else to dictate how you move. I ain't perfect. But I done been in them places. I done been through all of that. Depression, anxiety, allowing somebody to drag me because I really care. I care, but you won't care. Because if you cared, then you wouldn't even be doing this to me. So it's like, both of y'all got issues for real. So, and until you can reach a level of communication where a person could feel so comfortable to diverse what's really going on the inside, deep down within, then you got something. But if it's secrets, or if it's a person not being vulnerable enough to share that information with you, you will never completely have them. And me personally, in order for me to be in a relationship today, I need that. I want to know what hurt him. I want to know what he done been through. I want to know what triggers him. I want to know all of that. And those are the questions that we have to start asking, because I've created so much error in my own life that I lost my damn self. And now I'm trying to relearn myself. I'm reprogramming myself to see life in a new era. Because what we was trained and what we was taught is not the correct way. See, a lot of stuff is bigger than what you see on the surface. A lot of stuff goes beyond sex. So once you have sex with somebody, oh Lord, once you have sex with somebody, oh, you in love. It's the sex that you in love with. Because the truth of the matter is, you really don't know the person for real. But I'm going to end this video right here because I'm already at 25 minutes. And I'm going to give y'all another story time tomorrow. I'm out. Oh, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.